Hello everyone. Today we are going to understand the concept of law. In the simplest sense, law is set of rules and regulations recognized and enforced by an authorized body. Let's break down this sentence. Here there are two terms, that is set of rules and regulation recognized and enforced by the authorized body. Set of rules and regulations, what does it mean? It means a set of rules is a collection of principles or guidelines that regulate or define the conduct or behavior of a person, group, or organization. A set of rules can be also called a method, a system, a protocol, or a code. That is, we can see a constitution in your country or a civil code, penal code, criminal code, that are set of rules which will be applied, as here said, recognized and enforced by the authorized body. The authorized body means a government which is authorized by the citizen to enforce and make the law through adult franchise. The old adult franchise means through voting, as every person has done voting after meeting the age of 18 in many countries. uh, Likewise, while speaking about law, generally we talk about law which are enforced to regulate the conduct of person, that is natural and legal person, as other living and non-living entities are not the subject of right and duties enforced by the law. It is necessary to break down every sentence to understand law better. Here, natural and legal person is mentioned. As you know, natural person is someone that is born naturally. That means which have death also. That means we human beings are natural person, and the person that is born artificially is a legal person, such as a corporation, industry, that are legal person. Okay, person is a separate topic that we will cover in the next video. Other things like stone and mud, as well as animals and plant, are not the subject of the right and duties. They don't have any right as well as duty, but the natural person and legal person both have right as well as duties too. However, law does not always refer to man-made law. It also includes law of nature, customary law as well. So, the term law is being used differently. Sometimes it is used as such, sometimes as a law, and sometimes as the law. There is a difference. A law and the law. It is said to be in abstract sense, that is, representing the entire body of law. For example, the law of India, that is the law, and a law for traffic signal violation is the law. Law of nature and law customary law are two terms that are here. You can see law of nature as well as customary law. Law of nature means law of the nature that sun rises from the east is a law of nature. Customary law means the practices that a society is being doing for a very long time. Sometimes you can see there one male marries with two women, and sometimes a woman marries with two men. That are the customary law. That in a Muslim society also there is different customary law. In Hindu society there is different. These sort of rules and regulation must be abided by every of its subject. This means every one of us should follow the law. Who are entitled as citizen or a foreigner also have some law to be followed. If we do not follow law, we are entitled to sanction, means punishment in the form of imprisonment or fine. Okay, if you don't follow the law, you will have to bear punishment or go a fine, such as if you violate a traffic signal, you will have to pay a fine, but if you does a serious crime, then you have to go to jail. If etymologically, the term law is derived from Old Teutonic term lag, which means something that lies fixed, uniform, or even. Fixed in the sense that law once made stays the same until it is amended or revoked. Amended means changing a portion of a legal law, and revoked means completely shut down. This term possesses different words in different countries and religion. The corresponding term for law in Hindu text is dharma or vidhi, Islamic hukum. In the Latin it is called lex, in the French it is droit, in German it is Recht. These words convey different meaning and ideas. The term law has several meanings. It is generally been used to mean three things. That are, firstly, it is used to mean legal order. That is the regime of adjusting relation and ordering conduct by the systematic application of the force of organized political society. Secondly, it means the whole body of legal prospect which obtain a political organized society. Thirdly, it is used to mean all official control in a politically organized society. In general sense, law means an order of universe of events, of things, or actions. In judicial sense, law means a body of rules of conduct, action, or behavior or of person made and enforced by the state. Law in its widest sense include any rule of action, that is any standard or pattern to which action are ought to be conformed. Law in most extended significance are the necessary relations which flow from the nature of things, and in the sense all human beings have their own law. That law of jungle, sometimes in a broader sense we can also say that. But to understand more deeply, Sir Mine has classified the meaning of word law from different perspectives as follows. To society, as the general person, law means justice, morality, reason, order, and so on. The justice, morality, reason, order, and so on are the things that we'll discuss in another video in detail. To legislature, law means statutes, act, regulations, orders, and ordinance. To judges, law means rule of conduct, court, judgment of court, and order of court. To decree holder, law means right and remedies. The right holder, that is we. Similarly, for a lawyer, laws are rules, principle, and order which are used and given during the settlement of dispute. Okay, the work of lawyer only comes after there comes a dispute. The dispute can be settled through courts, or we can also use, you must have understand or you must have heard about alternative dispute resolution method. For a common person, law means order given by the political superior. Okay, there is a difference between a lawyer and a legal person, which involves his right, duties, and liabilities. In modern times, law means legislation. Legislation is the law made by the legislature. Legislature is the house that make law. That is, the legislatives which are present in the legislature are voted through the public. This is narrow meaning of law, as law also include international law, customary law, and other written law. Generally, law is made by the legislator, implemented by the executive, and interpreted by judiciary. Here we have to see legislature means lawmaker, implementer the executive, the main government, the day-to-day functioning, police and ministers, and implemented by judiciary, interpreted by judiciary means if there is something wrong interpretation, then the judiciary interpret the law. So this is the very basic understanding of law. I hope you like it.